All right.
Oh, we're back.
We're back with another episode of our great relationship and
series,
and strategies.
This is my CCO, my chief upliftment
I
officer.
have to make a laugh before we start.
Right, and otherwise I'm going to have a very important meeting with my CCO, who's my chief chill out officer.
Right, then you can sit down somewhere and chill out.
Anyway, so good to see you.
It's so good to see you, everybody. It's
You guys are beautiful with the questions that you're asking me,
Right.
You know, it's just an absolute pleasure to share. Cortisol is such an interesting thing that it's so pervasive in terms of a lot of the underpinning of a lot of relationships and addictions and just, you know, kind of like shitty moods and things. And it's so, once you realize it, like we can bust it, and all you need to do is replace it with breath and
breathing
humming.
and humming. Humming is the best way, but if you are in somewhere where you cannot hum and you just want to do breathing
because you're out in public,
just do some breathing, just heavy breathing, like breathe, hold it, couple seconds, maybe breathe
you guys
inside,
understand?
and then just take it out.
So we're going to show you, we're going to be the models.
Right.
So let's say, I don't know, you know, your mother-in-law called and she's being cranky. Not that it happened with mine. Actually, no. I really do have well, she's still with us for non-physical. We love Marguerite.
Right.
Or, you know, somebody's mother. Let's just say somebody's mother.
Right.
Okay.
We didn't met her a lot. Bear in mind, every time we have to see her, we have to schlep 3,000 miles away.
Right, over to the Middle East. See, Danny grew up in a war zone, and I grew up in a war zone in my home, right? And so this is one of the reasons we've had such a grand opportunity to be able to learn how to completely handle any kind of stress, right? And then I realized cortisol was the underpinning. And so
was the secret enemy that is underneath.
But there is no enemy. The only enemy we have is inside ourselves. There are no sides.
Right.
All of that is made up. War zone. And this is something I know. And so the very, very easy solution is breath. It's connection to breath. And of course, like Danny said, humming. So let's show them. All right. So all you do, let's say you get a weird phone call.
Right.
You're on the phone with somebody so they can't see you, right? So here we go. So you breathe in and hold your breath. Breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath, which activates carbon dioxide, and then a very, very slow, long hum on the word hum. Activating nitric oxide and all kinds of yummy chemicals. You do that 3 times, you're golden.
You're golden. I do it a lot. I do it before meeting, before phone calls.
I do it before sex because things can get wild with this one.
And doing sex.
He doesn't know.
And doing sex. It's humming too, you know.
But so you can do it with just breath. If you're out in public, let's just show them one. So it's super easy. So
super easy.
Go ahead.
Like if you're in public and you don't want to hum.
Yeah.
So
Take
you just basically
hold your breath, and then what you're doing is you're holding your gut, you're controlling your exhale. You don't want to control other people's behavior because it's none of our business, but we control ourselves. So let's show them one time. So you're holding your gut, you're holding your stomach, your core tight. So breathe in, hold your core, hold your breath, and then slow exhale. You do that 3 times, right? You're calming down any kind of cortisol addiction, and it's really the dopamine hit at the end of it. That's the issue, that people are looking for that. Go ahead.
And I have to say, cortisol addiction is a lot in our society. If you look at our society today, what's going on everywhere, political, not political, everything is cortisol addiction.
But there's shame is underneath it, and a lot of people don't want to go, I have some chemical thing. You do not need to go out and get some external medication. This is
the medication.
Our bodies are a wonderful chemical factory. We're the best pharmacopoeia of nervous system regulating drugs. But there's that shame to say, I was just, it was them. Like there's a whole blame shame game that really gets in the way.
I have to say here that I owe a lot to my wife because when I met Franny, I was a different guy. And she taught me so many things during the years that we've been together. She changed me upside down.
I didn't change him, he changed himself.
I changed myself because I wanted to change. And she taught me to realize what's happening because I didn't know what's happening. And I didn't understand why those things happening to me. And she kept telling me, and stayed on my case all the time until I changed. And I have to admit,
I locked
that
him in the cupboard.
She was resilient and she stayed with me
bless you.
to all that stuff.
Well,
know?
yeah.
And
but
never
we
give
have-
up and never give up.
Because
And
you
look,
know why? Because look at this guy. We have so much fun together.
So much fun.
The joy and the fun we have together far outweighed the nonsense.
Right.
And I knew what it was because why? I'm not above it. I had, for lack of better terminology, an anxiety addiction because I grew up in a war zone in my home. And so I had figured this out before. Danny had figured certain things out I hadn't in life, and I had figured these things out because my work for 30 years internationally has been performing my family story, my journey out of inherited PTSD, yada, yada, yada. And I'd worked with so many clients and audiences and giving, talks and workshops. So I just had that knowledge as a result of doing the work.
Yeah.
But the great thing is, Danny is just completely owning it, and that's the only way to do it. And there's nothing wrong with you or us.
You need to want to change.
But it's nothing is wrong with you.
Why?
This is the thing. It's just a pattern.
When I said change, it's meaning you get better.
You get better at a pattern that works for you, or you stay with it. We all have free will. The thing is, there are, real life examples that will actually be in evidence, whether it's your health or your personal life, or, you're attracting certain things you don't want to when you're not actually aligned with your love and with your breath. And there are other ways to activate this beautiful nervous system regulation that involve color as well.
Yes.
And what you can do is when you breathe in through your nose, you think of a color. What
you
color?
love.
And color that comes to you right away. Like for me, I often think of soft pink because color is a great transportation device into peace.
When I hum, I think about orange. Orange reminds me of the sun. I grew up in a country that had so much sun, so the orange was the sun and
so much wonderful stuff.
The beach and the.
So there's
and the
so many
sand.
good things about all of our past, and that's the thing to hyper focus. So whatever your color is, Danny's going to go for orange. We're going to show you by example how we use color. We're going to just breathe in and hold it, and we're going to exhale on hum. But first, I want you to think of a color. Just humor us. Think of a color. Okay. Now just breathe in through your nose. Hold your breath. We're going to hum for as long as you can on the word home. The color pink. Home, orange, home, whatever yours is. Home. Feel that color. It amplifies the peace that your body will feel, and your nervous system is going to further regulate with this beautiful, magical addition of color.
I have to confess, when I did the humming, my focus color was green. Why green? Because I'm having a green matcha pistachio.
Great segue. Guess where we're going with this?
Look at this one.
Look at this. Guess what this is?
Guess what this is?
Ooh.
If you guess what this is, you win everything.
Look at the color.
Look at the color.
Go a little closer, sweetheart.
Look.
Pistachio.
Milfy.
Milfy.
Pistachio milfy.
It's a milfy. Wait a second. Isn't that a MILF? Is a whole other thing. We're not going to go there. But I want to say, while we're doing this, I'm getting a lot of people sending me videos of complaint orgasms. And what's so funny is at the moment, Karen Money Williams, you win the, wait a second, you win the award for the best one because everyone is sending me them, like Danny knows this, and they're going, oh, we do this complaint orgasm all the time, and they talk about it, but they're not actually doing one. So I'm just gonna, if this isn't good, I'll do a complaint orgasm. Even if it's really good, I'll do one just to show you.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you can see Danny, but he's basically snorting the whole thing. It's interesting. Can I have some more of the cream? I haven't gotten a complete picture. We are doing this, by the way, because Danny and I were professional dessert reviewers for a long time, and now we have a naughty thing once a week only. Really.
Yeah. I have to say the cream is very good. The dough is not very crunchy.
It's not that crunchy, but let's just say it's not torture. So I'm going to do complaint orgasm. Perfect. Okay, honey, you ready? Can you put it down? It's not so bad that Danny isn't like
Can you
snorting
hand me napkins from there?
A napkin?
A napkins to clean up my mouth.
Here, I'll be your napkin. Okay, so here's a complaint orgasm. So let's say, oh my gosh, how horrible that this pistachio millefeuille was not that fresh.
But not very
And
crispy.
not that crispy. So what a complaint orgasm is, it's really easy. So what you do is you think, oh, I'm so annoyed. It was from this very fancy Palm Beach bakery, which has a lot of great stuff. So what you do is you move your fingers like this. Danny's going to be helping here. And then you pretend to make a mime vomit bowl. And what you're doing is you do this. Look in the mirror because it'll make you laugh. If you're annoyed, look in the mirror. Go, blah, 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 blah. Come on, Danny. Blah, 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 blah. And you're thinking how annoyed you are. Blah, 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 blah. And put in the bowl. Blah, 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 blah. And put in the bowl. Vomit in the bowl. Danny, vomit in the bowl. He's terrible. He's terrible today. He's a terrible model today. Danny, look down. Put it in the bowl. And then throw it in the toilet or the ocean and make believe. And so that's a complaint orgasm. So anybody...
Now, wait a second before you finish. If you have a lot of complaints, let's see, it's a day when you have 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
What you do is that you start doing and you make a huge bowl.
Oh, a huge bowl, like a bathtub? Look at the size of Danny's
huge. And then you start pushing it.
Oh my God, this is very complex. For those of you
horse.
that were born in the 1500s like us, Marcel Marceau would be proud of Danny. Okay, all right, yeah. There are certain things we're not going to mention that we might need, like a friggin' ocean-sized vomit bowl. Danny made such a good
That's a huge one with a lot of
Very
complaints.
cute. We love you.
We love you, everybody.
So any complaint orgasms, you have your marching orders. Otherwise, sorry, Karen Money Williams. It is genius what she shared. I can't wait to have the time. My book is coming soon. It might not be till next week, but I will do a reading from it on Thursday.
I tried to be normal, but it was taken.
I tried to be normal, but it was taken. We love you.